There we go, squeaker. I think we're going to go with that. I'm going to get him a golden one because he's my golden boy. This is really exciting. I can't believe this is actually happening. So. Hello and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be getting stuff for Reggie for when he first arrives. I've just pulled up to PetsAtHome. It's late in the evening, I've just finished work, so let's go have a little look and see what we can get him. So I'm just having a little look at these. I think these beds for him are probably going to be best. It's waterproof, wipe down material. Machine washable, little inserts in them. This is going to go inside his crate. So I think that's going to be a good shout. I know he's a small dog to start off with, but I think that's probably going to be the best bet, the best option for him just for sleeping in, and we can take this out and take it around, I don't know, friends and family's houses, and that can be where he sits and stays. I think we're going to go with that. So, I'm going to have a little look at some of his toys, and I think it's only right that I get him mind the bed, just rolling it all over the floor. But I think I'm going to get him a little pheasant. It's got a little squeaker, hopefully. This one doesn't. Maybe they don't. It says squeaker on it. There we go, squeaker. I'm going to get him a pheasant just because, why not? I feel like it's going to suit him really well, and he's going to be a big puppy as well, so that'd be cool. I want to get him also, what else did I want to get him? Also need to get him an ID tag as well. I think I'm going to get him a golden one, because he's my golden boy, although he's a red fox lab. Just something simple on there with Reggie. I think that'll look really cool. So I also need to get him a house lead, just for training him in the house with, so he can't escape too far when we're in training lessons. But the choice of leads here isn't actually incredible, to be fair. I'm not too sure which one I'm going to go for. Just wanted something thin. Oh, there we go. There's a rope lead. That's cheap and cheerful. He's going to get bitten. I quite like the stripy one without that handle on it. So I think for £8, can't go wrong with that. That's quite a good one. Let's get that. I also need to get him a training line. The one thing that I had spotted earlier on was just this here, waterproof training line, 10 meters. I think being waterproof on a wet and windy cold day is going to be really good, and it's nice and visible to see that he's obviously in training. So we'll get that. £20, not terrible. Yeah, and it comes with a nice little carry case as well. So I'm pretty sure that these things that I've got at the moment will do. I'm going to have another little look round, and then we'll go through exactly what I've got, because I do have a couple of other exciting things that I've actually purchased that are at home, which yeah, I'll show you at home, and then we'll get this all set up, which is exciting. So let's have a little look. Hello and welcome to my my house. Here you can see Reggie's crate. Now it's actually quite a big crate. Let me just stand up for size comparison. It's fairly big, comes just underneath my hip, and it should fit him for the first few months to a year, I'd say, and then we'll probably need to get a slightly bigger one. But for the time being, this is really, really cool. It's got two entrances, one here on the front and then one just on the side, or just here. But I'm going to keep it in this orientation. So let's run through some bits that I got him today. This is really exciting. I can't believe this is actually happening. So how do I do this? Let's see if the bed fits first, because I have got this just on a whim, hoping that it will fit. I didn't really take a measurement. So it is a 3 Peaks, as I said to you in the shop, 3 Peaks mattress. It's removable. It's really cool, because I was thinking he's going to have slight, you know, accidents, etc, etc. So it comes in 3 parts in here. So we've got 3 layers. They're all separate. I won't take them out because I'm not too sure how easy it is for them to get back in, but you can see that there. And then this here is actually, looks like a very waterproof layer to it as well, and this is all wipeable, so hopefully if he does have any accidents it won't seep through, fingers crossed. So that is really, really cool. This cost, I think it was £40. Anyways, let's get onto it. Let's see if this fits. Fingers crossed. I mean, yeah, I'd say that fits. Definitely won't slide around in there. Look at that, look. Fits fine. Just need to see if the door closes on it. It should. Yeah, boy. My boy's crib. That's awesome. The crate, I'm not too sure if I said this, but the crate I got from my parents. They have I think she's well over a year now. A year and a bit old, Staffy, and this used to just be where she would stay. They don't need that anymore. She's out of being crate trained. She's pretty decent now, to be fair to her. She's grown up a hell of a lot, so I've inherited this, and luckily this is free, so we didn't have to pay for that. But no, I'm really chuffed for that. The bed fits. I'll show you some of the other stuff that I got, which is also really exciting. So I've gone for a non-slip mat for his food bowls. No brands really, it's just a non-slip mat in the shape of a bone. And then I've gone for 2 exactly the same food and drinks bowl. So yeah, that looks really cool. That's just going to sit beside it over here. I'll just show you 1 second. There we go. So that's just going to sit beside it just here, which is on the vinyl as well, so if he does spill anything, that'll be absolutely fine, he says. Yeah, that'll be absolutely fine if he does spill anything. Other exciting stuff, what do we get? I want to save the best till last, so if you want to see his collar and his ID tag, stay around to the end. Just generic poo bags, and they do come in a really handy box just to keep them in, but they come, I got 240 poop bags, but they come in these tiny little rolls, and I think that you'll like how I've managed to, well, not I've bought something which makes my life a lot easier, or should do. So those bags I've bought, but I'll show you what comes in this here. I've just put this together just when I got in. So this is his treat bag here. Keep your treats inside here for when you're feeding him, and then this just goes onto your jeans, pops on to your jeans so you can walk about with it, or a little strap that goes around your waist. And then the poop bags neatly fit in here. You can just see the ties hanging out of them, and what I've done is I've actually put the whole roll inside here. I'll show you. So it naturally just dispenses as I sort of use them. So that's obviously what it's designed for, but I was really happy when I saw that in the shop. And then I've also bought him, which just nicely slots into the side of this pouch here, a little clicker. Now when I had my first dog, and we went to puppy training school with her, we actually used a clicker. So it's literally just a sort of like a Reggie, yes, or well done Reggie, and he'll be like, oh good boy, and he'll associate that with being a good boy. It also has a whistle on the back here. I won't blow it too loud, but the whistle, I'm going to see if I can get him to use that as like an emergency stop. His recall's got to be on point, so if he's like running after something and he's done really bad, or I need his attention, I'm going to train him to do an emergency stop with that whistle. But again, that just slots nicely in there, and it has a nice little drawstring attachment which just slip round my neck. So I think that's a really fancy idea. So you've got your treats, your poop bags, and your whistle, and it just sits on your hip. That was a pretty good bit of kit there. The training lead, which is just going to be used for around the house, is just a training lead. Nothing really more to explain than that. It's got a little bit of give in it, flexibility wise, but it's just for more when we're doing a training exercise in the house and teaching him. I don't want him to be wandering off and losing too much focus. I want to keep him from being a little bugger. The other really cool thing I've learned that I didn't realise that these have now is like a anti to stop basically this opening and closing. You basically twist it, and then it locks it in place, so you can't open and close it, which I thought was really smart. But I won't go too much on about that. Let's go on to the other part, which was this training lead. I mean, it's 10 meters long, comes in a really nice bag, easy sort of like mesh bag, so I suppose if it does get wet you can pop it in here and it'll obviously ventilate and won't get all smelly and horrible in here, and it should dry off nicely. Exactly the same mechanism on this one, so it's got the anti opening tab on that. You just twist it, but again it seems to be really good material. It's almost like a silicone, but a really hard silicone. It's got a lot of give in it. Sorry, not a lot of give in it. It's really tough. Up to 10 meters long. The handle on it, it's nice and big. Get your hand through there. It's nice and comfy. It doesn't dig in. And again, it is, you know, a really nice bright color. So yeah, that's that. I'll sort that out in a second. Put that in there. What else have we got? Let's get on to this here, which I saw. Again, I didn't show you around everything because that would have been a really long, boring video. But this here is a Kong. It's a little toy. Now, if you don't know about these, they're basically, it's a stimulation toy for your dogs. It basically wears them out mentally. So you'll put one of these treats inside of it, this is all puppy. I should mention this. This is a puppy version of it. You do get adult versions. Now, I've never seen a blue one, but the blue one is a puppy version. It's a lot softer. I can fully sort of like compress that with my hand. With the adult red ones, I'm not too sure if I would be able to. So it's a lot softer on their teeth. And you can put some treats in there, give it to them, and that should keep them sort of active and trying to get a treat out of here for a good half hour or so. But the treats that I have gone for, they is the Kong brand as well, and it says here plant-based nutrients. I think it's got a seaweed flavour or something like that. It's a bit bizarre, but I'm gonna have a little chat to the breeder and see if she would recommend these and at what point. It says 1 to 3 ziggies, as they're called, per day for dogs over 3 months old and over 7 kilograms. I know that's quite a lot. They're quite big, but who knows? Again, I'm on a learning curve, so that's really cool. That will keep him entertained. So there's more of like a stimulation toy there, and then I've got him the pheasant, because I just feel like he's a proper country dog and he's going to be an explorer. So he's not a gun dog, but he does come from that heritage. His father has won so many awards in that sector, so I feel like this is like a little bit of a statement just to show him what he is actually capable of. But yeah, so that's really cool. He'll love that. And then I got him a rope toy, just a snake, a bit of a crackly toy, and it does have a rope that goes all the way through that, and the head I think has a bit of a squeak, and that's really cool. That'll keep him entertained. A little bit of tug of war on that, but a nice small rope because obviously he's got puppy teeth and it's quite soft, so that's really cool for him. I've got him a little pack of 3 rope toys again, And these are the puppy versions. So those ones there are actually adult toys, but these ones, again, really soft rope, just stuff that you can play with, chuck about, and a ball, because why not? I'm sure he's going to absolutely love a ball, and that's nice and soft too. I haven't got him any tennis balls yet, because I'm not too sure about the tennis ball fibres, considering he's going to be chewing quite a lot and teething, and I didn't want those fibres to get, you know, stuck in his throat or whatnot. So I've just played it safe for the time being and got him a rope. So that's really awesome. And then a little red fox. This is a puppy toy. There is a little squeaker in the top. Sorry if that's really loud, but I thought I've got to get him a puppy toy, and it's not exactly much smaller than his pheasant size wise, a little bit thinner, so he'll have that to choose from, which is really cool. Loving it. It's feeling really real now. And then the last but not least, I've put it on there, is Reggie's collar. Now I've gone for a really nice leather collar. It's a half and half, so it's got nice sort of cloth material here, so it's nice and soft, with a sort of brass sort of belt sort of like material to it. That's metal. And then this, as I showed you in the shop, was the golden one that I wanted to go for. I won't show you the other side because it's got my details on it, but I don't know if you can see that or not, but it has just got Reggie on there because it's your boy Reggie. But the brand of this one is Wainwright's. It is actually a small sized dog collar, it's not a puppy collar, so I'm really hoping that does fit him. If not, I will go out on the day and get him one that fits him. So that's it really. Yeah, I don't really know what else to get him. There is obviously other things to get him, like his treats. I'm not sure what he has been feeding. I'm not sure what he has been given sort of to eat at the moment, and I'm not too sure how soon or not I can add puppy food to him. So treat wise is just out of the picture until I go up and see the breeder, which is in a couple of weeks time, and his actual food, and then moving on to his adult food. So I will get all of that information from the breeder. So that's why I haven't got any food or anything at the moment for that. If there's anything else that you think that I need, I haven't got puppy toilet pads. I haven't got those, so I probably need to go and get a few of those and get him trained up with those. But like I said, if there's anything else that you think that I am missing or that I would need, please let me know, because all the help is really appreciated. But yeah, that is it for collecting stuff for Reggie. The first haul, shall we say. There might be another one, but that is it. It's just really exciting. I can't wait. Yeah, what a journey. What a start to a very exciting journey to come. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Ciao.